Bela Karolyi, the dynamic and polarizing gymnastics coach who transformed young athletes into international champions and helped establish the United States as a global force in the sport, has died at the age of 82. His death, confirmed by USA Gymnastics on Friday, marks the end of an era. While the cause of death was not disclosed, the announcement has prompted a wave of tributes and reflections on his complex legacy. Karolyi, alongside his wife, Márta, left an indelible mark on the world of gymnastics. From their beginnings in Romania to their transformative years in the United States, the Károlyis trained a generation of Olympic gold medalists and world champions, including Nadia Comăneci and Retton. Their methods, though often controversial, revolutionized gymnastics and forever altered the competitive landscape of the sport. A revolutionary beginning. Born in Romania, Bela Karolyi rose to prominence in the 1970s as a coach with an uncanny ability to identify and cultivate raw talent. His most famous early success was Nadia Comăneci, a 14-year-old prodigy who achieved gymnastics immortality at the 1976 Montreal Olympics. Under Bela's meticulous and demanding coaching, Comăneci delivered a historic performance, earning the first perfect 10 in Olympic gymnastics history and capturing 5 medals, including 3 golds. Comăneci, now an icon in her own right, paid tribute to her former coach on Instagram, posting a heartfelt message alongside a black and white photo of the two. "A big impact and influence on my life," she wrote, a testament to the profound role Karolyi played in shaping her career. Defection to the United States. In 1981, Bela and Márta Karolyi defected to the United States, fleeing the restrictive regime of communist Romania. Their bold move marked the beginning of a new chapter that would cement their status as transformative figures in gymnastics. Settling in Houston, Texas, the Károlyis quickly became a guiding force in American gymnastics. Their unrelenting work ethic and innovative training techniques brought a new level of discipline and rigor to the sport in the United States. Bela's flamboyant and charismatic persona made him a household name, while Márta's quiet precision provided a steadying counterbalance. Creating American legends. Bela's first major triumph on American soil came at the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, where he coached Retton to the all-around gold medal. Retton's victory, the first ever Olympic all-around title for an American gymnast, signaled a seismic shift in the sport. Bela's coaching had not only elevated Retton, but also demonstrated that the United States could compete with and even surpass traditional gymnastics powerhouses like the Soviet Union and Romania. Bela's ability to inspire and motivate his athletes was legendary. His larger-than-life presence, complete with booming cheers and dramatic gestures, made him an unforgettable figure on the sidelines. One of the most iconic moments of his career occurred during the 1996 Atlanta Olympics when Carrie Strug, despite injuring her ankle during her final vault, stuck her landing to secure team gold for the United States. As Strug hobbled off the mat, Bela rushed to her side, eventually carrying her onto the podium. The image of the two together became an enduring symbol of triumph through adversity. A controversial legacy. While Karolyi's coaching produced undeniable results, his methods were not without criticism. His training camps, which emphasized centralized and intensive preparation, were hailed by some as a game-changer but condemned by others as overly harsh. After a disappointing performance by the U.S. women's gymnastics team at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, several athletes spoke out against Bela's tactics, describing them as physically and emotionally demanding. Bela briefly served as the national team coordinator for USA Gymnastics Women's Elite Program in 1999, introducing a semi-centralized training system that would eventually turn the United States into the sport's gold standard. However, his tenure was short-lived, and he was removed from the position following mounting criticism from athletes and parents. Accusations amid the Larry Nassar scandal. The darker side of Bela and Márta Karolyi's legacy emerged during the Larry Nassar scandal in the late 2010s. Nassar, the former USA Gymnastics team doctor, was convicted of sexually assaulting gymnasts under the guise of medical treatment and was effectively given a life sentence. Amid the fallout, over a dozen former gymnasts alleged that the culture fostered at the Karolyi Ranch, the couple's training facility in Texas, was oppressive and enabled Nassar's abuse to go unchecked for years. The ranch, which served as the official training center for the U.S. women's gymnastics team, became a focal point of the scandal. Former athletes described an environment of fear and control, where they felt they could not report abuse without facing retaliation. The Károlyis denied any knowledge of Nassar's actions, but the controversy tarnished their once celebrated reputations. Defenders amid the criticism. Despite the controversies, some of Béla's most famous students remained steadfast in their support. Carrie Strug, for instance, continued to express gratitude for Béla's influence on her career. When Strug married, she and Béla recreated their famous moment from the 1996 Olympics, capturing the enduring bond between coach and athlete. Mary Lou Retton also spoke fondly of Béla's impact, crediting him with instilling the discipline and determination that propelled her to the pinnacle of the sport. For these athletes, Béla was more than just a coach. He was a mentor who played an integral role in their personal and professional